Harris-Kenfinity here, and here's my review of Pleasantville, directed by Gary Ross, starring Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon, William H. Macy, Joan Allen, Nolly, let me see only, Nolly Ramsey, Don Knotts, Kevin Connors, Jeff Daniels, and one and only Marsh, yeah. Yeah, he's also, he usually is the biggest opponent. He is, along with, so the villain and Jane Carl Coates Menorden. Great cast, really. Jane Cos Artist. Amazing how, in modern day, these amazing siblings are enjoying their opposite high school groups with amazing David watching the next Pleasantville marathon of America's favorite classic sitcom. Yeah, who did? Yeah, who did but take to the dance? Give all those cookies, literally all the TV trivia, get all the questions right. And of course he does with his best friend. Well, on the other hand, Jennifer, he's getting the only grunge ready first perfect date with the next, album putting in his headphones, Bad Boy. So keeping all the attention that she's getting from him. And now, this is the biggest night. David, starting Pleasantville Marathon, right? Jennifer, no, he wants to watch, and here's his rebel of a name. All of MTV. No, see what she did? Broke the remote. Hey, I've never seen Stevie Pearman before. So here comes the always sweeter than Mayberry, and already on alert because he knows a lot about TV. Repairman gives him the one and only universal remote after he's universally impressed. Hey, that is that episode. Yeah. Yeah, what did Mary Sue do when she couldn't use the burner? Yeah. What did Bud do when they were overbooked at the malt shop? He literally knows all of the last reruns. Perfect, Bud. Our favorite high school and show enjoying David while their mom is super busy. David's mom, that is. Yeah, because him and Jennifer, they are step siblings. Amazing how they're gonna get to, be friends and everything. So, out of, hey, finally it's working again. Okay, you just skipped MTV. No, Pleasantville Marathon in 1 second, Jennifer. So, throw the literal boom tube. They're literally in Pleasantville. Finally, David is Bud. Jennifer, she takes over for Mary Sue. Thank you, Mary Sue. Nail everything. Now, they literally are the kids of George and Betty. So they took over the parts of the kids in Pleasantville. And they can't believe how at the school, all the basketball team, they get bonus medals because they make every single shot, literally every player. And of course, this Mary Sue can't believe nothing burns around here. I can't. Yeah, use these neato phrases and hey, but the captain of the basketball team is nothing but amazing to her. Yeah. And since he is Skip, I can't skip. I got him. So, of course, at home, George, ready for dinner, Betty. Betty has everything set. But slowly but surely, Betty wants to have other things planned out. She wants to do things that are more pleasurable. Then, last pod roast, honey. And Mr. Johnson at the malt shop where Bud works, needs Bud to wipe off the counter so that Mr. Johnson can then close up the kitchen. Or how about, here's a thought, with this Bud, I mean, David, how about I close up and you wipe off the counter? Not bad. Because literally, you literally see how things are. The sitcom golden rewatch formula. It has to stay from TV Guide. Yeah. But especially this Mary Sue. Come on, this is better this way. Mary Sue. Man, we are at the only drive-in. The fullest of every full moon. What are you doing, Mary Sue? Never will rerun. But it's unbelievable. They become siblings and they stay as the only Bud and Mary Sue in Pleasantville. George, finally, honey, I'm home. Betty already doing more pleasure, pleasure everything. And changing with man, these books have would actually pass the next test. Like it's literally the books were blank because everything was literally just what is needed for the sitcom. They had nothing in the books, no flame. They didn't duck and cover like in those classic PSAs, right? Or those classic, instructional videos because they thought there was going to be bomb stuff. So out of that real world, in this world, they're changing it, and you can't. Come on, David. So the repairman goes back. Come on, David. I knew you are the same fan. So those cookies, cause these sweetest. Yeah. Cheerleader in the town who's nothing but interested. Nothing but interested in Bud. Made him some cookies. There's her cheering name right there. So I can't believe that these cookies are him because these cookies are actually made for Wiley, the character. Can't do that, Bud. So slowly but surely, all their interest literally brings color. It's literally they start becoming in color, color. If you get that world, it's a carousel. So now the head, and this the villain I was bringing up, but it's not a villain for everyone's reruns. He's a villain to change, and he is the antagonist actor. He's perfect. Literally every role. We are changing still. So, long story, press play. They changed Pleasantville for the better. And these are going to be the most entertaining rewatches the repairman has ever rewatched. So they changed Pleasantville for the better. And better siblings. Now they're David and Jennifer themselves again. They're better siblings. They were always themselves, but they're literally back in the regular world. So closer siblings, and they enjoy how this is TV history because the show is changed for the better. You got to see how because Mr. Johnson, he likes to paint the mural. They're doing more than just Chris paint the mural. Him and Betty actually have a lot more in common than her and George does because George and all the other bowling members, the main men of town, want to keep everything like what's outside of Pleasantville. I think is literally in class. You go down Main Street, but what happens after you leave Main Street? You circle back around, remember, silly? But no, it's literally showing how this is not uniform, how this is not what's literally just on the show. You can do other things, though it's on the show. So it's the most that you gotta see. Bright in color. And my birth here, you gotta see it. It's wonderful. It was Harris-Kenfinity. It was Harris-Kenfinity, definitely. I would have liked to see a little bit more of David realizing, wow, this is more livable. Like this is better living. You can actually live in this world. And a little bit more of Mary, Jennifer got Mary Sue. Actually, hey, I like this book. Reading and doing things more. Lo, how, only intelligence. She finally added even more. From the last what's in TV. So they're so much better off. And how the whole town, just gets the last dose of I don't need to go back to. Usually because Betty, she tries to still be black and white, but she's obviously not. Because they changed. They literally changed. So the whole show has changed for the better. Because this is what they want, not just the reruns. Because it's literally not just the reruns, this is what they want. Literally in the characters. They don't just want the show. They want to live, their life. So it can't just be the same show anymore. It's amazing. You see it, and you understand these. Thanks so much for watching. Flash subscribe, notification bell. It wasn't interesting, changing things for the better. Watching for so long movie. Please let me know. Like, subscribe, and these videos, Harris-Kenfinity.